Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of TOS Rank Gold ELO. My name is Life We're all having a rosy day. Today we are unionized, or unionized, the Framer. And that's precisely why I picked this name. So, as you may or may not notice, right now I am doing post-commentary on this because it turns out my mic was not working during this game, which is quite unfortunate. But it was such a good game. I want to keep it and do this to share it with you guys. So we got Framer. It's like my second time getting Framer this season, and first time it was so many town left, so I didn't. That was not a good Framer game. But this one is a good Framer game. And Framer is just one of those abilities that's like it's probably one of the weakest abilities in the game, since like being alive is so important. But it's because of that like lack of importance, I'd say, as the Framer, that you get some of these crazy plays. So yeah, I'll just let you guys see for yourselves. So day one we claimed Ret because I was like, why not? There's probably going to be a Ret. It feels like there's always a Ret, so I don't know why I did it. I can't remember, but I just did, and it was like, yeah, if I'm gonna be a Ret claim, I'm gonna go down swinging. So 7 is I'm 7. So 13 was also like day one medium claim, and that's why I claimed day one Ret, because I was like, this medium is like a 10% chance they're actually medium, like a 10% they're a mare, and then like 80% they're a Ret. So I was like, if I claim Ret day one, then that will give me some credibility when they start pushing me, or like I can push them or whatever. I'm TS anyways. So yeah, as you can see, 13 outs themselves as Ret, and they're saying to get me because they're in a 1-for-1. I do get 2 votes, but yeah, no one believes 13, or I'm not. Why is 4 up? Oh, because 4 is frame ramp just. But yeah. So this guy's pretty much Jester because I frame number 3. So that's why like we're pushing this up, because we want the Jester hung, and we don't want the Framer dead, right? So I'm also pushing. This is kind of like perfect because like I'm pushing 13 as XC, since they claim medium day 1, and now they're claiming Ret just because I'm their target. No, don't listen to them. Just guilty this. This is Framer, and 13 is X. So yeah, that that was pretty funny. Let's see. So here is the Jester. Yep. So JLR X7, I'm not X. Gotta feel bad for 13, right? Like, this guy is. You have a unique role. You know there's a confirmed evil out there because they're not backing down. So yeah, I'm just repeatedly saying I claim Ret Day 1, so that gives me credibility. So, and you claim medium. Oh yeah. Don't worry about Jailer being AFK because 8 isn't actually the Jailer. So yeah, the town still has a chance. But anyways, so this BMer is one of a kind, I swear. So now, of course, I have to say I'm using the Spy Corpse because, well, it would be really sad if the Jester decided to haunt me, if I look that credible to the Jest, but luckily they don't. So I'm using the Spy. I'm saying I bugged 2, and I know that 2 got BM'd, so yeah. So I know that 13, I framed 13 because I want, if they invest to check them, then they'll show up as Framer. So that's why I framed them, and I'm also like sharing this will without number 13 getting visited because, you know, that I don't want to give 13 some credibility. And this is probably the luckiest thing. We killed the Jailer. or we didn't kill the jailer, the werewolf killed the jailer. And in the jailer's will, it says, per visage claims spy, night 1. And so that makes me panic, because that spy is going to know which one of us is telling the truth. So as I'm about to post this, I'm taking it back. In the last second, I'm going to add this 13 getting visited. So that is kind of bad for me. But luckily, the only person I lied to was number 2, who was BM'd. So that's perfect. Apparently, I'm also being seen by a lookout, so they know I'm not red. But that's pretty awkward. It is a 6v5, so we really only need to like convince one town that 13 is fake. So yeah, let's get 13 up for, calling me out. And 15 is doing a really good job defending me, like subtly, like 7 has the right bug, and just agreeing that we have to get 13 first. So yeah. There is a lot of info like outing me, but still, it really shows like what you can do when Moth work together to convince the town. There's more votes on 13 than they are on me. So yeah, even 2 is voting 13. And 13 gets up to no one's surprise. Well, I guess maybe to some people's surprise, because it is a 6v5. Alright, and I'm shouting, it's just get 13, it's a 3-for-1. Telling my Moth to coordinate, just like bombard the town, just tell them to guilty, because once we guilty this spy, this rat will get, evil will have majority. Werewolf can't kill tonight, so that's pretty good. So we're just saying to guilty, and I'm saying it's a 3-for-1. I don't think it's a 3-for-1. I'm just saying it because numbers help convince people, even if it's not real. Oh boy. So yeah, just spread that, spread the message, And so in the heat of the moment, my heart is like beating so fast because we just got a retry killed after there's like so much information saying that I'm evil. And so that whisper is like such poor capitalization. But 15, oh boy, 15, you don't know the half of it. So yeah, I'm pretty much outed because we just hung a rat, but I'm banking on the fact that there's no Vigi. And now, as an outed evil, my plan is to just claim NK and say, town, if you want to win, you need to keep me alive. So yeah, night 3, it's a 5v5. So it's a werewolf game. Let's see. So 11 is Lookout, that was Jail Night 2. 2 is Invest, that got BM'd. And died, I think? Okay. Alright, so execute plan outed evil. Tell the town that I'm, like, just pick 4 people I think that are town, that would make sense to be town. So, and tell them I'm the werewolf, don't vote me, because they need me, since it is a 4v4v1. So, yeah. And of course, I also have to throw my, one of my Moth in there, because why not? So this lookout, I just sent a period, whatever. It does the job, they can't see it, but, so apparently my mafioso is outed. Who's the werewolf? I'm siding werewolf. 15, that is very good for, because if people think you're town by saying that, and that you actually are siding the werewolf, they'll also be more likely to just, like, side with me. Even though 15 is pretty much outed evil as well. So, yeah. Forget what happens next. Does 10 get voted? There's 3 votes on 10. And 4 votes, and 5 votes. 10 goes up without my vote. Funnily enough, in an evil majority. One of the evils didn't vote. So really, we're just hoping that this is... Wait, no, this is Oh no, yeah, this was seen visiting on 2, so this can't be the werewolf. Um, so it's just a town. We're just hanging in town. And it's true, anyone who gets voted is Moth voted. This guy was indeed Moth voted, so Werewolf had to have voted this if this wasn't Moth. And I'm claiming Werewolf and I didn't vote it. So yeah, 15 is just taunting me this entire game. Oh yeah, I decided to Inno because why not? Why did I decide to Inno? I can't remember. Yep. Oh, right, they're a spy. Oh my god, 15. This is even worse than I remember. The taunting, the mocking. And now I'm really tempted to just whisper 6 because I know 15 can read it anyways, but yeah. It's all fun and games. It's... So there is 3 town left. 3 is lookout. There's a TP. 11 also claims lookout, so that's probably the 3 town. Go for 11. Which, you know, makes sense because we don't know which of 6 or 8 is the werewolf. Luckily for me, I didn't whisper either of them. But you know what? The werewolf does a pretty good job because they know that they have to kill him off, and I'm dead. Yup. So yeah, at least they are keeping this game still in the balance. Apparently I'm the only death. Oh right, I remember how much the dead chat was like, finally this guy's dead. It's not even like, okay, yeah, it's pretty funny. So apparently it turns out 11 has defense, whether by doc or by being a werewolf. We don't know yet. But yeah, this town, like, some of them knew I was evil, and it just like baffled them that I couldn't get voted, which is kind of funny, to the point that it's just like a moral victory once they see that I'm dead. But yeah, it's just business. I mean, they understand. So now I am concerned that the real werewolf is actually gonna just come in, kill them off, get our win, take our win away, because I feel like Moth has been running this town. So, and it would be kind of unfortunate for the NK to just come out of nowhere. So, I mean, that's part of the responsibility of the Moth, right, to get rid of the NK early enough. So it's in Moth's best interest to vote out the werewolf, and so they pick 11. Come on. That's 2 votes. That's not a Moth vote. 6 is not Moth, and voted 11. So that 15 should have voted faster, much faster. Because if you need like 1 vote to put someone up as Moth, then you need to be like just scanning and watching the votes to make sure that like once a non-Moth votes, you can like pile on immediately and just get that person up. Or you can make it slow, I guess, and make it look like this is Moth. But yeah, this guy claims werewolf, which is pretty funny because I was whispering him like, hey, I'm werewolf, don't vote me because you need me. I really thought this was town because he claimed lookout, but I completely didn't realize that he was Gel Knight too and the jelly got mauled. So he's claiming werewolf. Our mafioso, luckily, is CCing werewolf, and this guy gets guiltied. 3-1, not even with our BMer voting. That could have been very bad if 3 changed his vote, but luckily for us, the werewolf is now no longer a threat. So yeah, this game is pretty much in the bag. I can't remember what 6 and 8 are. Their claims will probably be on the screen right now, because you know that's how I edit my videos. But yeah, 3 is a lookout, and 1 of them is a TP. So I mean, unless they're both TP, or it's a vet, I'm not sure. Because one of the most craziest things happened in this night, or you know, following this night, because it's now a 3v3. could be bad. Yep. Blackmail 3 to look at instead. And you are seeing that correctly, because I almost thought my own video player was crashing. I crashed from the game. Yeah, you can still hear the music, but yeah, after all that work, after being a sacrifice for the mob, I can't even live or stay connected to the game long enough to see the end. So, that's how the game ends. Nope, I'm just kidding. Well, partially, because luckily I got back into the rank queue fast enough that I met with some of the people, some of my moth in the next game, and as you can see on this clip, we won, or they won. I did not, since I disconnected, and disconnection doesn't earn you the win, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, still a great game, still a good indication, or not an indication, still a good example of how strong just having teammates and being Mafia can be. Yeah, my ability of framing actually did come in handy when 3 got checked and was seen as framer, but even then the invest died, so it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, that was a pretty fun game, because I have no responsibilities since my ability is useless, and I'd like to say that the BMR ability wasn't really used that much either, and so, yeah, maybe it was because the Jailer didn't meta and the TP couldn't be on them to save them from the werewolf, but I don't know. That Jailer kill was very, very clutch for me. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. I know I did. And yeah, I guess that's it from me. So I'll see you guys in the next one. On to the next one.